Not guilty of...
After serving 34 years behind bars, a man sentenced to 400 years finally walked free and into the arms of his family. But here's the painful truth. He was innocent all along. This wasn't just a case of mistakes being made. It was a deliberate setup that stole the best years of his life.
I had a career going. I was going to school for surgical technician. I was a nursing assistant. And all this happened to me in the blink of an eye. I lost all that.
Back in October 1988, 22-year-old Sidney Holmes was still soaking in the joy of becoming a father. He never imagined he would soon lose the chance to watch his daughter grow up.
My daughter, because when I came to prison, she was 7 months old. Now she's 35.
That same year, two armed men hijacked a man and a woman outside a store, robbing them at gunpoint. According to the victims, a car, an Oldsmobile, pulled up behind theirs outside a convenience store, and two men got out and pointed guns at them. One of the victims said a third person stayed behind the wheel, ready to drive. Shortly after, Sidney Holmes was arrested. Why? Because his car vaguely resembled the suspect's vehicle. The victim flipped through a photo book containing 250 possible suspects, including a set of 6 photos that featured Holmes, but initially did not pick him. Later, after seeing another photo, the victim suddenly identified Holmes, then picked him out again in a live lineup, and finally pointed to him in court, claiming he was the driver. But there was a problem. Holmes was the only person whose face kept getting shown to the victim multiple times, on purpose. Sidney Holmes also had 6 alibi witnesses who confirmed he was nowhere near the scene at the time of the crime. Yet, the court dismissed all of their testimonies for various reasons. Despite having no fingerprints, no physical evidence tying him to the crime, Holmes was convicted and sentenced to 400 years. In fact, prosecutors had pushed for a jaw-dropping 825-year sentence, citing his prior armed robbery conviction, and claiming he refused to give up his so-called accomplices, who never even existed. It wasn't until 2023, with the help of the Innocence Project of Florida, that Holmes finally cleared his name. Yet even after regaining his freedom, no one in the system offered him an apology. No one took responsibility. No compensation has been proposed to make up for what was stolen from him. Justice delayed is justice denied. Do you agree with that? Should the people who helped wrongfully imprison him be held accountable? And how much do you think Sidney Holmes deserves for the 34 years they stole from him? Drop your thoughts in the comments.